Happy Sunday. Hey everybody. I hope y'all having a good day. I wanted to come on before I talk about what I wanted to talk about. I want to show you my hair. So, I did this yesterday. It didn't come out how I wanted it to originally. So this is like hairstyle number 3 after playing around with it. Um, these are just some singles. They're long. They're longer than I've ever had them before. And then, well, actually, they're cornrows in the front, kind of similar to how I've cornrowed my hair before. And then there's singles in the back. And so then I just took it and put it in what do you call these? A bun. Yeah. So it has to grow on me because I guess I'm just used to my hair being like big and flowy and stuff. But anyway, enough about my hair. I've been having just the most wonderful Sunday, just kind of looking at things, flowing through this day, just trying to find the good in everything. And it's just been awesome. Today is a day I normally kind of amplify my self-care and my just being still and really not doing any work and just kind of relaxing and just allowing myself to flow and be led and guided. Because during the week it's just a lot of, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I just kind of allow myself to release all of that and just flow with what comes to me in the moment. And so I really wanted to go to the Rose Garden. There's a Rose Garden in Oakland. I haven't been in a long time, and I said, oh, okay, I want to be surrounded by beauty and roses. And so I got there, and the roses had been, pruned back and cut, and just you really couldn't. They were like bare. You could not see, hardly see any roses there. And instead of turning around and getting back in the car or whatever, I stayed. I stayed for at least an hour. I mean, I sat in the sun and just kind of observed, the rose trees and bushes and just kind of like in their bareness. It made me think about the importance of seeing the good in it. The importance of the transformation in life that happens. Like the roses aren't always going to be blooming and just beautiful and you can walk up to them and smell them, but it's coming. It's coming. It's just they're cutting it back and letting go of the old so that the new can spring forth. And a lot of times that's the same way with our life. It's things that we can look at our life and let go of and release, and or as we're trying to manifest something, just really knowing that it's going to come. Like the seed is already planted, it's already rooted, it's already sprouting. You know that it's going to come forth. You have to know like you know, like you know. And the same thing when you look at the bushes, when you look at the roses, when you look at trees and plants, like if you look at it and it's bare and all of that, by the time spring comes, it's going to blossom in the summer and it's going to blossom and bloom. So you have to trust the same process in your life. You have to find the good in it. And so that's what I did. I said, instead of being disappointed from not being able to see the roses, I saw it in its natural form of, when they cut them down so that it can get ready for the new season. And so I just kind of took that in. And, also I just wanted to be around nature all today after church and stuff. And I went to the lake, walked around the lake, and, the drummers were out there. And first I was just having these thoughts about how Oakland is changing so much. And then I looked at the drummers and, instead of being caught up in like the differences and all of that, like there was so many drummers. They were like men and women and multiple races, black, white, Latino, and people were just having a good time. And the drum was stopping. People kept stopping in front of the drums because like you couldn't ignore the sounds, and it was just creating unity and love. And so I chose to see the good in it versus kind of keeping my thoughts around how my community is changing and what I see. And so I said, let me see the good in this. This is creating unity and community, and the drum is like speaking to everyone, no matter what you look like. It's speaking to everyone. Everyone's stopping and just being commanded by the drums. So yeah, so I mean, I was finding the good in that. And so I just been flowing all day, and also just little stuff. Like I noticed little stuff I would kind of ask myself to have would start coming forth. Like for example, every destination I went to, I just knew that I had a parking spot, right? I'm just like, oh, spirit angels come open up a park for me, and then like 2 or 3 parks will open up, or immediately it'll happen, or just little stuff I kept noticing. And it's because of my radiance. It's because of who I am. It's because of how I'm vibrating. And that comes from having a daily practice of self care and spiritual self care. Not just, I say this all the time, but self care is bigger than the physical. It's also emotional, it's mental and spiritual. And because of that, it allows us to keep our light lit. And when your light is lit as a woman, we naturally attract and draw to whatever it is that we desire. And so I was just noticing that, as I was moving through the day. And there was also another thing I had asked, it was weird. I woke up this morning, I was like, I want to interact with the male energy today. Now, that doesn't mean, I want to get into a relationship or whatever. I was like, I want to interact with some men. And I put that out there early this morning, and lo and behold, just my simple little routes and stuff, I did get a chance to attract that and manifest those opportunities to simply engage and exchange with the masculine energy. And so I'm just like loving all of that and finding the good in all of that. Hi, Erica. Hey. Blessings. I call it parking karma. Yes. I love it. I mean, just the simplest thing, even if it's just finding a parking spot or commanding it, like seeing it open up for you. No matter how many people in traffic are looking for a park at the same time, like if you call it and you are in a vibrational match to no one like it's just going to open up for you. And that's the same way with anything, in life, especially when you're like in your natural state of joy and really, vibrating and radiating your light and your glow. And that comes again from having a daily practice of self-care and just really renewing and pouring into your spirit and your soul, so that you're just who you naturally are, really. So yeah, I just want to come on and share that and show y'all my hair once again. I'm trying to get it to grow on me because it's early. I just did this last night. I'm not sure how I feel yet because yeah, we'll see. I was playing around with one of my crowns to see if maybe my crown can make it look better. And so I have one of my crowns here. I wanted to show you guys and you tell me what you think. So I have this is my crystal goddess crown, and you can wear it over the forehead. And it can go, behind, if you wear it lower over the forehead, and then you can also wear it kind of higher here and under the bun. And then I was like, you could put it in the bun. So I'm gonna play around with this a little bit, just to make myself feel better because I'm not used to this hair yet. So, and by the way, you can find my goddess crowns on at goddesscrowns.com or at on my Etsy link. And I do have a special for February. Well, actually, it started now, and it's 20% off when you enter Love 20. And then it'll expire on February 15th if you want to get you some goddess jewelry. These are some hair accessories as well. The shells actually are attached to copper wire, and then you just wrap them around like your braids or your locks or your twist. So those are, I have hair jewelry, of course, the rings, the earrings, and then the crowns and a bunch of other stuff. So I'll leave the link in the description. And also, it is less than 2 weeks away for my next workshop. I'm so excited. It's called Self-Care. It's not optional. It's required. And I just want to invite you to come on and get your ticket. There are already several women who have signed up, and I'm sure it's going to sell out based on how my last workshop went. And I'm just excited to hold space for women to really have an authentic, empowering conversation around why aren't we self-caring? Why aren't we taking care of ourselves? What is that? What's blocking us? And also like really developing what that's going to look like and what we would love, and a whole lot more. So if you're interested, I would love to have you at my workshop. And yeah, so I will be coming on here a little more to talk and do some more videos. I'm trying to increase my consistency. And but yeah, other than that, I'm gonna keep on flowing with the rest of my Sunday, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Peace, love, and light.